everyone, we're Tim and Shannon. And this is Hornblower, our beloved Baba 40 that we've spent the last 7 years renovating and is now our home as we sail around the Caribbean. As we plan to depart Hawksbill Key, we are bid adieu by another stunning sunrise as a parting gift. Warderick Wells, our next destination, is approximately 14 nautical miles, which at our cruising speed is about a 3-hour trip. But pulling the anchor, navigating out of the anchorage, navigating into the new anchorage, and dropping the anchor all add time. All of the red crossed squares are corals or rocks, and the red dotted areas are shallower, so with our draft, we have to carefully maneuver through. Still, in the scheme of things, a fairly short trip. So we plan a leisurely departure, finishing our coffee and tea while others set out before us. Warderick Wells is another stunning stop on the Exuma Land and Sea Park tour. Typically, we set an anchor at our destinations, but due to depths, anchoring is a bit tricky at this location. The heart of the park is a narrow winding channel through a tidal flow. So we take one of a handful of mooring balls located in this narrow channel. First on the agenda is to head over to the ranger's office and get the mooring ball and park fees paid. With that out of the way, we still have enough daylight left to hop in the water and get a snorkel in. We head over to a group of coral heads just a stone's throw from the ranger's office. We tie the dinghies off on a conveniently placed mooring ball and hop in. The reef here is vibrant. The corals are varied and healthy, both a good mixture of hard and soft corals. Lots of fish and a variety of species, both large and small. We spend a good hour or so on this reef as voyeurs into the daily lives of its inhabitants, enjoying the beauty just below the surface in the crystal clear waters. Camera batteries dying and skin starting to prune, we hop back into the dinghies and begin the trek back to our boats. We heard there was an old boat wreck a few moorings down from our boat, so we decided to swing by since it was on our way. As we approach, we see a large sea turtle, so we don our snorkel gear and hop back in to check him out. As we follow the turtle and make a pass over the wreck, we're confronted midway by a 6-foot shark. I assess from a comfortable distance, but Tim takes off after it to get a closer look. So thrilled to get the footage, he overlooks making a determination of what kind of shark it was and turned directly towards the shark to get the best angle for the camera. We climb back aboard our boat with anticipation. We're excited to review our camera footage from the day, specifically the shark. As we watch, we're pretty sure it's a bull shark, one of 3 or so bad boys, the others being tigers, great whites, or makos, that have some potential to be problematic. Upon further review, we determine it's just a Caribbean reef shark. Luckily, he wasn't interested in us, and we learned a valuable lesson that maybe we should pause before jumping in, literally. The itinerary for Day 2 will be a hike up Boo Boo Hill and a snorkel excursion to the southernmost tip of the Key. The hike up to Boo Boo Hill provides a panoramic view of the Key. Local lore tells a tale of a missionary ship that wrecked on the reef and all the souls on board were lost, and that cruisers leaving an offering to King Neptune and the sea gods at the top of Boo Boo Hill will incur good sailing and safe passage. Hornblower will offer up a freshly damaged section of our galley's cutting board, appropriately adorned with our vessel's name and my poor attempt at drawing a sailboat. Hope the gods are appeased. We can use all the luck and safe passage they have to offer. After exploring the top of the hill, needless to say, other cruisers are anxious to please King Neptune as well and have been leaving driftwood offerings with the names of their vessels for years. We head back down the trail and find that, even though we allowed for low tide, we underestimated a bit. So the 4 of us pushed and pulled 200 pounds of dinghy through the sand twice. Another lesson learned. We load back into the dinghies and begin our excursion to the southern tip of the Key, stopping at Emerald Rock for a short snorkel on the way. Comprised of an aptly placed emerald rock surrounded by a few large coral heads, we hop in to discover vast schools of yellow and gray snapper. As if welcomed, we dove down to the schools and are engulfed by hundreds of snappers circling the coral heads. We spent some time communing with the fish and enjoying the gorgeous clear water. Warderick Wells would be another spot we'd want to come back to someday. But we need to keep moving south and decide to call it a night as we make plans to depart for Staniel Key the following morning. Join our adventure as we get thwarted by thunderstorms, but make the best of it by stopping at Bell's Key to snorkel the Rocky Dundas Grotto.